We start with breaking news, and Manchester United are close to finalising a deal to sign Lecce defender Patrick Dorgu. Many aspects of the deal, worth in the region of £30 million, have been agreed in principle. Positive talks continue over structure and makeup of the deal. Dorgu wants to join, and personal terms are not expected to be a problem. United have been looking at a number of left wing-backs in this window. Napoli have also been trying to sign him and had indicated they were willing to leave him at Lecce on loan. But it appears Ruben Amorim's side are in pole position now.
You know, there was a lot of hype and fanfare when United signed him from Real Madrid. Obviously a fantastic player with an incredible record when it comes to winning trophies. But you just get the feeling that most neutral observers would say that he was kind of been past his best by the time he moved to the Premier League. He's on big money. I think United would listen to offers for him. Our colleagues at Sky in Italy are saying that Roma have been asked to be kept in the loop about his future and his potential availability. I think Roma are looking for a midfielder in case Leandro Paredes moves to Boca Juniors. So that's a possibility that he could leave. But again, I'm not sure Roma would want to pay that much for him, or there's no way Roma could match the wages he's on at United.
Time to move him on, Alan?
I think so. I think, you know, he's come in and he's not really, you know, sort of stamped.
He started well, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, and he had a couple of decent games, but he's at that age where you always kind of have that label against him. As his legs gone, is he getting around the pitch? Is the mobility still there? And I think that has left him. And, you know, in that midfield, it's slightly vulnerable because there's a lack of experience in there. So, you know, they were looking to him to do so many things, and he just hasn't been able to do that. And I think possibly if he moves on, I think that will probably be a good thing for the manager because, you know, you don't want senior players, big senior players, big personalities, not playing, but in the dressing room, you know, maybe not that motivated, etc., etc. So it's a tough one for him to have Casemiro, you know, this guy who's been a legend in the game, in the dressing room, not playing.
I think it's been slightly unfortunate as well, though. First season, United did really well. They finished third under Erik ten Hag. They won the League Cup, and he was central to what Manchester United did that season. The second season, Ten Hag was there. And I know it's not an excuse, but there were so many injuries that Manchester United had, particularly in defence. He ended up playing centre-half some games. And now, Ruben Amorim has come in with a new formation where it requires the two midfielders in front of that back three to be up and down and have legs. And he maybe needs one or two midfielders who have got those legs to be able to function in a formation like that.
It would certainly be better at Roma, you know, in an Italian system where you just have that number 6, which he likes to play. He can sit in front of the back four and use his experience. So I can understand that interest. But I think, you know, there is some truth in what you're saying there. The role in that midfield of Amorim's is slightly different.
Doesn't appear to be a role for Marcus Rashford at United. What's the latest with him?
Well, look, we've got 6 days to go. Time's running out for Marcus Rashford to try and get a move because he did that interview. We had Henry Winter in here yesterday. He actually did that interview with Henry Winter on December the 17th, 2 weeks before the transfer window opened. So you would think that if you're doing an interview like that, I need a new challenge, there's bound to be a club ready to go to take Marcus Rashford. Day 28 of the transfer window, still training with the first team squad and nowhere near Ruben Amorim's squad. Ruben Amorim, I mean, I saw Alan on Sunday at that game, and the press conference was explosive.